Hi, this is Joe from powerofattorneyform.com, and today we're going to discuss what is general power of attorney. Now, just to quickly recap, if you don't know what power of attorney is, power of attorney is simply a form that allows you to select anybody of your choosing to act for you. Now, they can act for you for either financial decisions or medical decisions. But with general today, we're only going to be focused on financial decisions. Now, if you want to catch up with us, you can go right in the description area of this video. Right next to the word instructions will be a link that will bring us right to this site so that maybe after you want to download a general power of attorney form, or you can go right to powerofattorneyform.com/general.htm. So just go down. What is general power of attorney? Now, general power of attorney is a very unique power of attorney document. It allows you to choose anyone that you want to represent you for financial decision-making powers. But what makes general power of attorney unique is that if under the chance the principal, which a principal in power of attorney is the person that is handing over their power to somebody else. Now, if the principal becomes in a state where they cannot think for themselves, or what they call where they become incapacitated, and what that means is if the principal has dementia or gets a case of Alzheimer's or becomes in a coma, any one of these things where they simply just cannot think for themselves, this form becomes void immediately. Now, the reason why general power of attorney is like that is general power of attorney is very popular among business partners, where if as long as you're alive and well, a lot of business partners, what they'll do is one will go out of town and they'll each have power of attorney for each other so that each of them can act for the other one while they're out of town or at a meeting or picking up mail, doing banking, all these sorts of everyday things that aren't a big deal as long as you're around. But a lot of business partners want to make sure that if they become in a state where you just don't know, a car accident, you just never know what can happen, you don't want to have this form still be valid. But unless if you are looking for a form where you want it to be valid, then you're probably going to be looking for the durable power of attorney form, which is exactly like general, except it does not have that attribute to the form. With durable power of attorney, the form stays valid if the principal should get Alzheimer's disease or dementia. Now, what are the requirements for a general power of attorney? Say you're ready to go, you want to get this form all signed, you've selected your state up here, and you've downloaded the form. What do you have to do next? Well, first you have to both fill out the form. It must be signed and dated by the principal and agent, but you have to make sure that when you sign and date this form, it has to either be witnessed by two non-blood related relatives or signed by a notary. Now, it's highly recommended that you have this signed by a notary because in the court of law, they may not always recognize two non-blood related relatives. And in some states, it's required that it be signed by a notary. The parties involved must be doing it out of their own free will. What that just means is that there's no trickery or anything like that going on, obviously. And one thing that's not in here is that all parties must be at least 18 years of age. And that's it. That's all you need to know about general power of attorney.